Aloha Mora, everybody. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Christeena.
And you're watching Game of Tomes. Today we're going to be doing the ultimate Harry Potter book tag, because we're ultimate Harry Potter fans. This tag was created by Izzy over at
Just Keep Reading.
Just Keep Reading.
We're going to link her video and down below the original if you would like to check it out. So, number 1. What Harry Potter book was your favorite?
What Harry Potter book is your favorite?
The Goblet of Fire.
Me too!
Really?
Yeah!
I don't know why, but like, that one sticks out the most anytime I think about Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just,
I
really like it.
There's romance. I mean,
that's when they start getting like more mature and like into girls.
And there's the ball and the tournament.
Well, and then the schools from overseas come, you know, and it's really cool.
And your
to
Harry
see.
Potter world expands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And that's also when I think things start getting like pretty serious.
For
with
sure.
Voldemort, you know,
I mean,
like,
Harry loses his innocence in the end.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So that was kind of like the last year that he was like.
Kind of carefree. And
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't love it because it ruins his innocence. I just think I don't know. It's just anytime that's my go-to first thing that pops in my head.
Me too.
So.
What? Okay. What's your least favorite book? Do you have a least favorite book?
I actually do, and it's The Order of the Phoenix.
I think that's mine too. That's number 6, right? Or 5.
5. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Because he gets bullied.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullying in it, which, I mean, like, I'm not any Harry Potter fan when you ask which is your least favorite. By all means, it's still one of their all-time favorites.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought Harry really got on my nerves. Like, not a ton, but I was like, come on, forgive your friends.
Yeah.
You know? And then Sirius was a little mopey and like, pity me, I stay in the house, you know. There was just some things I was like, but it's hard to say that because then like with Neville and Luna, I'm like, in the prophecies, like that whole thing was just like, actually probably one of my all-time favorite battles in the Harry Potter series. But ultimately, I love the book, but
I do too.
And Umbridge, of course, was just horrible. Yeah. And the actor did a really good job, too.
She did great.
I just want to slap her.
Yeah.
And every time I reread it now, I always just see her because I'm like, you're such a...
Me too, for sure. Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Any questions about the movies are going to be hard for me to answer because I haven't seen them in so long, and I've never seen part 2. But you've let me borrow them, so I'm going to rewatch them. But I kind of just want to say the first because
me too.
I watched it in theaters.
Yes.
And
I watched all of them in theaters except for part 7.2.
I only watched the first one, but I remember our parents took us, like me and my siblings, and I was so excited. And so, I don't know, now when I think about it, it's just like such nostalgia. You know? I'm like the first one.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And it's so, like, it feels, I don't know why, but it's like so Christmassy to me.
Yeah.
Because there's a Christmas, it's snowy and.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
First one.
And they can adapt it so well to the movie. Like, it was short and the story was so linear that they were able to include everything in the movie, I think.
They did, yeah.
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 Okay. What's your least favorite movie?
7.1 because it's just very slow and there's a lot of battling between, like, bickering between Harry and Ron and Hermione and stuff. And, I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen it, and it's been a long time since I've even reread the 7th book, which I will this month.
Mine is Chamber of Secrets. I don't know why. I just don't, like, if that movie comes on, I just don't care as much as the other ones if I'm watching, like, if I'm marathoning it. And I think maybe it has something to do with the movie Ginny.
You don't like the movie Ginny?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was kind of a wet blanket. And I feel like she was a lot more lively.
Dynamic and stuff in the book.
Yeah.
Number 5. What is your favorite quote? Man, I knew I was going to do this. I have to go get my Kindle. So.
Yeah, what is it?
My favorite quote is actually from The Sorcerer's Stone. And it's, of course, something Dumbledore said. If you have the soul of a warrior, you are a warrior. Whatever the color, the shape, the design of the shade that conceals it, the flame inside the lamp remains the same. You are that flame. I don't know, it kind of goes along the lines of what we've talked about a lot, like, no matter what you appear to be, you know, like, you can be much more deeper down.
Yeah.
And Dumbledore was, like, reiterating that.
That's cool.
Yeah. What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote is also a Dumbledore quote, and that is, "It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live."
I like that one a lot.
Yeah. It really resonates with me and my life. Just like, things didn't happen the way I planned them to.
Right.
And I'm not going to
just dwell on that
yeah.
and then not enjoy what you have now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Always good. Number 6, who is your favorite Weasley?
On the count of 3?
Yeah.
One? Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Molly.
Oh, this squealed like a little girl.
No one, Molly.
I do too, and no one really talks about this, but she's kind of like this Harry Potter's surrogate mom.
She is. She really is. And there's so much passion behind her and, like, everything she does. And I know, like, in the 5th book, she didn't want Sirius telling Harry, like, what was going on with the Order and stuff. But, like, truthfully, it all comes because, like, she just sees, like, so much despair and destruction in his life. And she just wants to protect him as much as possible. And she's also one of those just selfless people. Like, they have, like, 7 kids? 8 kids? 7 kids. Something. I mean, they have a ton of kids, and they always talk about how they don't have a lot of money and stuff, but still, Hermione comes and stays. Harry comes and stays. She cooks them up dinners, and I mean big sausages, you know, like, they're just so kind, you know, and Molly is just, like, she's always there in the background, but...
Yeah, I love Molly. Favorite female character?
On the count of 3? I don't know. We have the same one.
I don't even know if I know who my favorite female character is.
It's hard.
Okay. On the count of 3?
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Professor McGonagall.
We got 2 out of 3 so far. Well, we've had more questions than that. I thought about her because I do like her a lot.
I do too.
What's your favorite about her?
She's just so level-headed, and she's someone you really respect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have anything profound to say, but I really like her.
I just always like Tom's because I've always wanted to be able to, metamorphose, you know?
That's very cool. I think you're kind of like her.
Thank you.
Yeah, just like you're just like fun and quirky and like
you're
make
so
jokes.
Nice. You're very strong and passionate like McGonagall, but you're not as stern, like, you're way more fun. Not that she's not fun, but, I mean, you're so nice. That's why I like her. Okay, where were we? Number 8?
Who's your favorite villain?
I kind of have an odd answer for this one, I guess.
Okay.
I said Snape. But he's not exactly a villain.
But he kind of...
But Harry Potter sees him as...
He was right up until the end.
There's a lot more to him, and especially in, like, the 6th and 7th books, you get to know him a lot more, and a little bit in the 5th book. And I don't hate him.
Yeah.
But I kind of... It sounds awful, but I kind of really like, Harry hates him. You know, but then, like, Snape is still, like, a good guy, but he's still, like, a jerk to Harry. You know, like, I don't know. I really like their dynamic. And the deeper level of Snape, I'm just, like, kind of falling in love with him. And I feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Who did you pick?
I love your answer.
Oh, thanks.
I'm going to go with what you said.
Okay, do it.
Ditto.
Snape.
Snape.
So,
Snape.
Ron Weasley. Okay.
Who's your favorite male character?
Lupin was my favorite male character.
Awesome.
I like him a lot. And he's very... I don't know, you don't see him very much, but I think...
Yeah, I wish we had more.
And his advice to Harry and stuff is always, like...
Really profound.
Yeah, and when Harry was really worried about how his dad treated Snape in school and stuff...
Yeah.
Sirius was like, it was a joke, you know, and he was more boisterous about it, and Lupin was more like, look, you know, like, we were kids, so I don't know. There's just...
And he always had chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was a good teacher. Okay, favorite main character? Dumbledore.
I feel so dumb. I didn't even think of him at all.
Well, he's just so untouchable that it's...
Yeah. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Why do we always sing?
Because we feel awkward.
Dumbledore, that...
Or because we're awesome.
Because we're awesome.
The second one.
Awkwardly awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Dumbledore.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, I don't think that needs explained.
Awesome. Favorite professor?
I actually picked Lupin.
Me too.
Also.
I'm going to say Lupin.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like Lupin.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about him already. Ooh, the would you rather section of this tag. Number 11. Would you rather wash Snape's hair or spend a day listening to Lockhart rant about himself? I'm going to say wash Snape's hair.
I said the same thing.
Okay.
Because I can't stand Lockhart. Oh my goodness. Sweet Lockhart, now that you've lost your memory.
If you wash Snape's hair, then when you're done, it's clean. And you're like, you've done a service for Snape.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he would grumble and gripe a lot, but I'd rather, someone tell me not to pull their hair versus someone, Would you rather duel an elated Bellatrix or an angry Molly?
Bellatrix.
I chose Molly.
Why?
Because an angry Molly terrifies me, but she's so caring and motherly that I at least maybe have a chance of explaining myself and at least getting the chance to live. I don't think she would kill unless it was you were trying to kill one of her kids or something, you know?
And that's why I said I'd rather be dueling Bellatrix, because if I was dueling Molly, that means I must have been doing something really terrible.
Which is so scary, but I feel like I might have a chance of explaining myself versus, Bellatrix would just kill me, and that would be it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if it was really bad and pretty much, if it was to the death, Bellatrix. By far.
Yes.
Because Molly terrifies me if she's angry.
Right. Okay. Would you rather travel to Hogwarts via the Hogwarts Express or flying car?
I said Hogwarts Express.
Me too.
Because just the experience of it and the trolley.
Would you rather kiss Voldemort or give Umbridge a bubble bath?
I actually said Umbridge a bubble bath.
Why?
I don't want to, no. I mean, it's Voldemort. If I had to kiss him, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah.
Because I can't help but think of him as, a Dementor. If I kiss him, he's going to suck out my soul, I can't, nope.
I'm going to say kiss Voldemort. Because...
You're braver than me, girl. No.
Because I really like Ralph Fiennes.
Well, and are you too scared that if you bubble bath Umbridge, you're going to drown her accidentally?
No, that's good. You should do that. Well, you give Umbridge a bubble bath.
Okay, yeah. You kiss Voldemort and then stab him in the back.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. Problem solved, people. I don't know why it took Harry Potter 7 books to do it, alright? Okay, number 15. Would you rather ride a hippogriff or ride a firebolt?
This one's hard. This one's actually really hard.
Really?
Yeah.
I said hippogriff, hands down.
Well, I want to play Quidditch.
Yeah, that's true.
See my Quidditch jersey?
Yeah. Potter. That makes sense. Well, and I was kind of thinking
but hippogriffs are so cool.
If I'm a wizard, I'll already get to ride a broom eventually. But as a muggle, I don't know. I gotta say hippogriff.
Well, okay, say you have. Are you just getting to ride a hippogriff? Is that all you're doing, or or is it that's your mode of transportation?
I say just getting to ride, just once.
Okay. Then probably hippogriff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mode of transportation, I would definitely choose a firebolt. I don't think I want to ride a hippogriff everywhere.
Or maybe, because you'd be really cool.
Yeah, but then you'd have to tie him up and make sure.
And feed him.
Yeah, dead rats.
Why would you want to tie up your hippogriff? In this scenario, you'd have a field with a fence. Oh, yeah!
In public places?
Oh, it's just have a fence.
I was thinking if I go to like Walmart, I don't want my hippogriff to fly off.
Well, hippogriffs are really loyal, so it would stick with you.
It would stay, that's true. Okay. We're thinking way too much about this.
Is there a character in which you felt differently about in the movies versus the books? I think I said this, and that's Ginny Weasley.
But not really, because, again, it's been a really long time since I've seen the movies.
Okay.
So I have a hard time trying to remember and think about it, but, not one that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay.
No.
Is there a movie you preferred instead of the book?
No. 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 No.
No.
No.
Ooh, this is one I want to 1, 2, 3 on.
Okay.
Richard Harris or Michael Gambon as Dumbledore.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Richard Harris.
Yes.
I just can't get over him. That's the first one I ever saw as Dumbledore, and
well, he
just
was like Dumbledore for me. He was just perfect.
And like his look and everything was just.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I'm not hating Michael. But it's just, after seeing the other ones, after seeing Richard Harris, I was like, I really miss him. And then I found out the story about how his granddaughter threatened to never speak to him again unless he took the role as Dumbledore, so he took it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And I was like,
yeah, that's really sweet.
That's what Dumbledore would do.
Oh, I just remember, I remember sitting in the theater watching number 4, Goblet of Fire, and then him being like, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? And I was just like, that's not Dumbledore.
Yeah.
It said calmly. I specifically remember he said calmly.
Yeah.
And I could picture the page in my mind and this does not jive with how I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
Right.
Michael Gambon. So there was just a bunch of little things. He just seemed stern when Dumbledore was never stern.
He didn't really come off as the super kind, comforting.
Yeah. Your top thing, person or event, which hasn't been included in the movie that annoyed you the most?
I would say the potions in the first one. When they go to the Sorcerer's Stone. And I don't know why, but when I went and saw it in theaters, that's all. I was like, they didn't include the potions! And, so that's all I can remember.
What happened with the potions in the book?
They had to choose, there was so many of them. I don't remember the exact numbers. And then it was a rhyme, and you had to figure out, there was one that would get you back the way you came, one that would move you forward, and the rest were either poisons or, something else. And Hermione... in the movie, Hermione stayed with Ron after the chess, and only Harry went forward. But in the book, Hermione and Harry went forward, and Hermione figured out the potions,
and
only he could go forward, and she took the one to go back.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, but, I don't know how old I was, but little, grade school me was like, that's not right! No!
That's cute.
So.
Okay, so for mine, and you haven't seen the very last movie.
No, I haven't. But, I've read it, so,
Yeah. Okay, so in the movie, Voldemort's death was so disappointing for me.
Yeah.
Because there's that speech that Harry gives at the end where he explains that it was Draco's wand this whole time, and that doesn't happen. They turned it into this battle that happens all across Hogwarts.
Oh.
And it's just no one's there to witness it, and he comes back and everyone's just really sad that everyone's dead and happy that Voldemort's killed, but how do they know that Voldemort's killed? They just know.
Right.
And no one congratulates Harry thank you, nothing.
Yeah.
And it was just that speech was so intense
and
powerful for me, and they just cut it.
That's a big disappointment, especially since they cut the last book into 2 movies anyway.
I know, they had time to do it right.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Take note.
I remember being really upset, and this is just a side note, that they didn't include Dumbledore's funeral. Now I can see that it doesn't have anything to do really with the plot, and you could cut it for time.
But that's a really important when you say people who grew up with Harry, you're also saying people grew up with Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Come on.
I hold a funeral in his honor.
Come on. Least you could do for what he did for you. Okay, number 20. If you could remake any of the Harry Potter movies, which would it be? I said none because I just don't want to fool with it. I'm just too lazy. That's too much work.
If we could go back in time and recast Ginny Weasley,
I'm not opposed to that.
No,
I never gave her any thought. Honestly,
I don't think part of it. It's not all her fault. It's not all the actress's fault. Like, they had her act that way. It was the script's fault. And so it was. I don't know. I just wish they would have done her character justice. Okay, which house was your first gut feeling you'd be a part of?
Ravenclaw.
Oh, that's good. Good for you.
Well, because they're just like, they like learning. I loved school. I loved being in school. They like reading. I like reading. They're kind of smart. I'm book smart. So
yeah,
I just was like, I feel like a Ravenclaw.
That's awesome. And I say good for you because you were sorted into Ravenclaw, is that right?
Yeah, which is the next question.
Okay. But I didn't want people to think like, oh, good for you, like you're the smarty pants.
Oh, no, I don't think so. What was your gut feeling?
Gryffindor.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't feel brave enough to be in Gryffindor. Honestly, I really didn't.
I don't think I am super brave, but like I always imagine myself to be.
Well, but look at Neville. Like, so like you think when the time comes,
sure,
you would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. I hope so.
I totally see you being that way.
Cool. Which house were you actually sorted into on Pottermore?
Ravenclaw.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy. You know what? I was sorted. Okay.
I know what story is coming up right now.
All right. Pottermore first came out.
Yeah.
I took the test. I was sorted into Hufflepuff, and I was like, why? Like, what? What did I do to deserve Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff isn't a bad house, though.
I know.
For the record, anyone who's sorted into Hufflepuff, we're not saying
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. Okay, so Hufflepuff just wasn't represented at all in the books, and the only piece of information we get is in one of the Sorting Hat songs. The Sorting Hat is like, Slytherindore's for the ambitious, Gryffindor's for the brave, Ravenclaw's for the really smart, and then Hufflepuff will take all the rest.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I just that's all I knew. I'm like, oh, I'm just all the rest. Like, great.
You're not ambitious, you're not really smart, you're not brave.
So, like, but then seeing the description on Pottermore, of Hufflepuff, just made me, like it. I like the common room. It's, like, underground.
Yeah.
Next to the kitchens. All the fanfic is, like, the Hufflepuffs are the hippies, like, the weird, cool, like, quirky. Yeah. And I started to, like it and, like, feel more a part of the community and everything. I feel like there was another point, but I can't remember. Anyway.
And then
when just recently the Patronus quiz came out.
Yeah, it did, yeah. Which is awesome.
And so I retook the sorting quiz.
Yeah.
And I was put into Ravenclaw, which is cool. Ravenclaw's cool.
Yeah.
But, like, I had just warmed up to Hufflepuff.
Right.
And originally I thought I was Gryffindor. So
now you get thrown into the Ravenclaws. So, if you haven't taken your quiz in a long time, maybe you should go see if you're resorted. But, I mean, should you know? Because you're never resorted once you're in Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, yeah, probably not.
No, don't do it. Just stick with what you get. I haven't retook it either. I was just like, Ravenclaw, yeah, alright, I'm cool with that. Eagle, you know? 23. Which class would be your favorite?
Okay. I have a lot of favorite classes, but one of my favorite classes was Friends' Divination class.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember reading it and it capturing my imagination.
When he was in the forest
and
studying and stuff.
Well, it's the class, it goes into the classroom and it's a forest. And they cut that out of the movie, which was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But, whatever. It's probably one of my favorite classes.
That's what I thought I picked. It's kind of lame. I picked Charms. I think Charms is really cool and it's really handy.
Yeah.
I thought I would,
That's not lame.
if I was to have a class, I was kind of between that or Transfiguration, but I think I would really enjoy Charms because, like, that's when, like, you learn to, like, call stuff from the air or, like, float it, you know?
Absolutely.
And I was like, God, I'd have so much fun in that class.
That would be super cool.
And that's like one of those, and he says in the book where like everybody's doing stuff all the time, so like you can hang out and talk with your friends and still like that's what I want to do, you know? Like, I want to hang out with my friends and learn how to float stuff in the air.
Okay, so which spell do you think would be the most useful to learn?
Okay, I have two answers because I'm not sure, like, if we're speaking as muggles or if we're speaking as if we were wizards.
Okay, both.
Okay, if we're speaking as muggles, I would say anything to get the dishes done. Where she just...
Oh, yes. Like,
yeah,
not
like
even
housework. Just housework in general, where I can wave my wand and it will just do it.
Yeah. Like
the cooking.
Reparo.
The
cleaning. Reparo would be really good.
Ooh, that would be a really handy one.
Ooh, Reparo. But I don't know any, like, Harry doesn't have to, like, clean and organize.
But when Molly does it, they don't really say what she says either.
Yeah.
She just waves her wand and does it. So, like, whatever she does,
yes, what Molly
that's
does.
what I want to do.
Me too.
As mothers, that's what we want to do, okay?
Yeah.
So, what would be yours as a muggle? Like, same answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you.
So, as a wizard, though...
Oh, yes.
Honestly, I think Expelliarmus. I think that would be just a very basic but very handy.
Right. I mean, that's how Voldemort was defeated.
Yeah. And that's what Harry said in the DA, was they started out with Expelliarmus, and Zachariah Smith was like, Expelliarmus. And Harry Potter was like, well, it worked for me, so...
And he was like...
Oh. And did it anyway, yeah. But, you know, basics.
Ditto.
This is why we're both in Ravenclaw. Sorta.
I'm a Griffin Huffleclaw.
Griffin Huffleclaw. So, you can make up your own house if you want.
Yeah.
I could see you being a hard choice between the three.
Raven Puffdor. Griff Huffleclaw.
Griff Huffleclaw.
I like that.
Griff Huffleclaw.
Griff Huffleclaw.
What is Hufflepuffs? What is their animal?
A badger. I know, it's weird.
I don't know why I forgot that, but like...
On Pottermore, they say, like, a badger is really cool until threatened, and then they'll, like, stand up for themselves.
Oh, I could totally see you being a Hufflepuff. I could totally see you being a little badger. Because you're very cool and very laid back, but as soon as somebody was like, you stand up for yourself. Like, when it comes down to it, you stand up for yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think so.
I don't. You know I don't. Yeah, I'm too nice. But it's nice to have you as a friend because you're like, hey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, tell me word for word. Line!
I love how long this is. I don't even care.
I don't either.
I just want
a super fun time.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm cracking myself up, and you're cracking me up. So.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, 25. Which character do you think at Hogwarts you'd instantly become friends with? I have a really hard time with this one. I actually picked Fred or George.
Totes.
Because I really like being sarcastic a lot, and I really like goofing off. But then at the same time, like, I'm very books, you know? And they're totally not. Like, if I was in school with them, I'd be like, yeah, let's joke and play pranks and have fun, but, like, let's do it after we get our homework done, you know? So, I don't know, because it was hard. There wasn't really somebody that I really felt, like, strongly connected to. So, like, if there was a mix between Fred and George and Hermione, that would be me. You know what I mean?
I don't know who that person is.
I don't either.
Maybe Jenny.
Yeah, I didn't mind Jenny.
Wet blanket.
Well, all I kept thinking about was you saying that now. So now when I rewatch the movies, that's all I'm going to think about is like...
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Anytime Ginny and Harry are together on screen, I'm like...
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Who, you said Harry you would get along with?
Yeah, well, when you're reading it, like, you are Harry, basically. You put yourself in Harry's shoes.
For sure.
And so, like, I'm like, yeah, we'd be good friends.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's a really obvious answer, though.
No, I think it's really cool, though. Well, I don't really think a lot of people would really pick Harry either, though, because, like...
Because
it's Harry. Yeah. But, no, I mean, like, who cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
It's a tag for fun. Pick Harry if you want to pick Harry.
Harry.
Okay. You didn't hesitate at all.
If you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which would it be?
I picked
Cloak.
Yeah, that's exactly what I picked.
Okay.
Invisibility cloak.
I mean, that's the right answer.
Well, and like the stone, my loved ones coming back to me, and like, but they're not human, but they're not ghosts. It's just kind of, I don't really like that idea. Like, if I say goodbye, like, I'm gonna make peace.
I don't want to do that to someone that I love.
Yeah, me either.
Bring them back.
And the wand, it's like
a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, and like you have to be super powerful or whatever to control it, or Yeah. I was gonna say whip it, but that's not what I'm thinking.
Whip it good. A lot of responsibility. The cloak is cool. You're invisible.
And also, like, you'd be invisible.
Yeah.
Which is like what I dream of doing. So people can't see me.
Is there any aspect of the books that you'd want to change? A character or event or anything?
Actually, yeah, but it's kind of the same as another answer.
Okay, what is it?
Fred's death.
Yes.
And that's it. That's it. I love the books and everything. So I kind of just want to say no.
I don't want to change anything, no. No. I do, no.
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 All right, no.
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 Okay. Number 28.
Yeah.
Your favorite marauder?
Lupin.
That's what I picked. Mooney.
Yeah.
Mooney.
Mooney.
Mm-hmm. But I also do like Padfoot because, like, when Sirius first finds it on Harry, he, like, in the 3rd book, he's very sarcastic to Snape, and he's like, Padfoot and Prongs would kindly ask Snape to keep his big nose out of the business. Like the sarcasm of it, I think was hilarious. But ultimately, Mooney.
Yeah. If you could bring one character back to life, who would it be?
Fred.
Okay. I mean, he has a twin.
Yeah.
That would be cruel.
Yeah. And he was so young.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he was like, they were like the life of the family.
See, but it's just like, it's not the same.
No.
Their family's not the same. George isn't the same.
Yeah.
Nobody's the same.
No. That's sad.
Yep.
I don't know why that had to happen. Hallows or Horcruxes?
Hallows. If you pick Horcruxes, you're probably in Slytherin.
Yeah. That's funny. I think that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, so who are we tagging?
We have 4 people we would like to tag.
This tag is was made in 2014.
Yeah.
But I feel like
it's already been big, huge, and hit BookTube like crazy years ago.
But I think it's classic. It'll be around for a long time.
Yeah.
And we really want to see these people talk about Harry Potter.
Well, first of all, we want to tag Meg and Sue at the restricted section.
I mean, the restricted section, for heaven's sake.
Hello.
We want to hear all your Harry Potter
Do it.
Yeah, okay. Also, Julie from A Girl in a Book.
Yes, she's super sweet, really nice. We like her a lot.
Yeah, as well as Shanezi from Nezel.
Yes.
Also really nice and comments on our videos a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. Lastly, we want to tag
Amy, Evie, and Renee from
Bedtime Book Club.
And you have to say it like they do. Bedtime Book Club.
They're so funny, though.
They are fun.
Really sweet.
Yeah, we enjoy their channel.
Best friends, and it's.
And I'm pretty sure they're big. No, for sure they're big Harry Potter fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we'd love to hear all your Harry Potter thoughts.
Definitely. So
make it an hour-long video.
I mean, ours probably. If it's not, I'll be surprised. So.
Cool. Okay, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh no. Puffle Puff.